Guys, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We had just liberated the village of Rowok, so I can't pronounce it correctly. We're going to do the last few little quests in Kashyyyk, and then we're going to move on to Yavin and then Tatooine.
Yours? Why would we find your casing beside... No, it couldn't be. Could it?
I do not like where this is leading. I fear it can only end in sorrow.
Alright, so now we've got to tell... Oh, hold on. No, I'm gonna tell Warwell. Alright, maybe boom. Alright, time to tell the law guy. If I can even... Where the hell is he? Chieftain's Hall. Hall of the Laws. So, literally just down this road. You don't have a name, you're just Wookie. Well, this is Wookie. Oh, would you believe it? There's Wookie. All these things look the same, with nothing in them. Where do you sleep? Do you sleep on the floor? Right, so now we've got to find a way to fix this mistake. Well, whatever this problem was.
How awful. Big Z always said how important honor was to his people. It's everything.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let him get killed for something that was due to protect his people. Oh, he's wealthy. 400 credits. I got lazy points though. What was it at now? Ooh, I've now got the Jesus light behind me. The super light of goodness. Alright, now we have one more quest here. Mission on a step, murder... Yeah, one more on a step. Which is at the end next to the shop. So, before doing anything... Well, no, in fact, he takes all the shops, so I can just quickly say it to him. Right, that's fine. Don't mind me, I'm just... Mission, why are you injured? Worker bin. Don't think I checked you. I did. I'm gonna quick save. I don't trust my computer sometimes. A wookie. Everybody's called wookie. I know it's an old game, but some things in this you just have to look at it like, wow, like the bird's there. It was like 5 frames for their flight animation. Hello. Wait, do you... Oh, I thought you might have... I'll quickly take you back to your ship. Because this path is so damn huge and I really don't want to walk along it, but I'm going to have to. So this is where force speed will come in handy. The only problem with force speed is the motion blur that it leaves, which is really damn annoying. It's really not fun and my arm is getting sore. Again, I think after this recording I'm going to have a wee break. There's a corpse over there. Did I check this corpse? I did not. Might as well. Ta. Your contribution has been greatly appreciated, thank you. Almost there. Oh, what's happening? Who are you?
Yikukuno noba mulira tikun. Tonghik kun chonching. Ne boboje. Tolpa da bongwale kando nangugut. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kunbe achuta.
Yeah, that's bullshit. The Gino Harridan. Or the Geno Harridan. Geno? Geno? Geno Hard? Geno? Geno? Geno Harden. I'm going to say Geno Harden. Which is basically an assassin organization. So I won't be doing this in this playthrough. When I do this playthrough again on the dark side, I'll be doing the Geno Harden, because the Geno Harden is dark side. Did I not pick up these remains? I got the backpack. Ah, missed the remains. And I probably missed that corpse as well. Like how they just leave corpses on their walkway. They don't they don't go and clean it up, they just leave it. And it's like, alright, fine, I'll just leave that there. Walk then, thank you. The wookies. Don't really have to do a little cut. Oh no! Fuck! I forgot. Ah, whoops! I forgot. Once you do the Chundar bit, you can't. Everyone here gets, everyone gets chased off Kashyyyk. Like, all outsiders get chased off Kashyyyk. Other than you. Fuck, that remains. It's gonna be shitely anyway. Oh, where's the Bastila? What do you want?
How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan. It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Okay. Sure thing. Not a problem. Didn't want to listen to you ramble about that anyway. Well, I did, to be honest, because it's quite interesting, but you know what I mean. Ebon Hawk. Thank you for guarding my ship. Who's not with me? Come on, mission you. Right, in fact, equip. Inventory. Why is equip you? Character sheets P. I've still never remembered these. Abilities is K. Some of these make no sense. Options is O, that makes sense. Inventory. Where's key bindings? Game. Right, map screen M makes sense. Quest screen. Can that not be Q? Skills and feats. Why not S? Is anything else S actually? What's this? Previous menu, non-set. Next menu, E. Clear combat. X and flourish and tooltips. Toggle stealth. So S. Options, character screen. Why not C? Inventory, equipment. E. Right, see, that makes more sense. Right. God, right. What have I got? 2. Okay. Attack bonus. Okay. They can only be put in specific crystals. And where is that one? So one mighty element group, dark side, light side to light side damage. Oh wait, that's limited to light side. Damage versus alignment group, light side damage, bonus energy. So that's pretty good. And essential. So I'll give her that. That's what her weapon will be. She'll use the weird coloured one. Wait, yeah, that one. The weird colour one. Restricted to light side, which is fine. That's the one I liked first. So, fuck, didn't we click on it? But it doesn't give you all the crystals, so only gives you some of them. Bondar, Fond. Gives you physical attack bonus. There we go, that'll do. Wait, in fact, hold on. Jenna Master's Tunic. Forgot I can do that. Symbol. That's fine. There, I forgot you could do them. Yeah. The only thing that's annoying about it is it doesn't allow you to upgrade the protection. Like, it's stuck at 3. That's the max you get. It just gives you resistance to certain things. Which is a little annoying, but it's not super annoying. Bacchus Blade, still can't use that for some reason. There, that'll do. So, upgraded that low. Got a quick save actually. Right, we'll head to Yavin and see if anything's changed. In fact, let's have a wee chat with Carter.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Hold on, I'm getting comfy. Oh, right. You've been quiet.
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop. Very cute. If you got any cuter, you'd pass for a Gamorrean sister. Look, I'm serious. No one seems to want to tell me anything, and it's starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange? And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you? A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason. No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again. Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Car, so touchy. Can I say any more to you?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh, I can.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league. It doesn't, I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this... helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I? Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology? I don't know if I like the sound of that. I don't know. What am I going to have to do for it? Oh, the usual. Well, that's not so hard. Let's get to it then, shall we?
Fuck, I kinda want to reload. I'm gonna really quick save and see what happens if I say a kiss. So I'll fly through the quick conversation there. With Car.
Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been...
You were born on it.
Look, I'm... And what... I am... No, you know, just... Yes, what's on... I know... It does... Oh. I don't know. I really think that we should, just get going. I'm sorry. I'm glad things are better between us now. But we should go.
What does that say? See, I don't think what you say really has an impact, like, along the romance subplot with Revan and... Well, your character, not Revan, no, I said Revan. Your character and Karth. So yeah, I don't think it does anything. But I guess we'll see. Can we talk
Yes, what's on your mind?
No. Alright.
You got it.
I'll leave it with that. That one's fine. That's not fine. You get anything more to talk about. We'll do a quick talk.
How can I help?
We'll do a talk in red, we'll go to Yavin, and that's when I'll call the end of it. Just so...
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
So yeah. We'll do a bit talking, we'll go Yavin, and that's what we'll end, and we'll get the talking out of the way done so we can go straight to the action next time.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Oh, poor bastard. See, I'm on weird terms with that sort of rule about the Jedi about not the relationships. Like, I can understand the folly about it, having that strong attachment with someone can manipulate you into doing things you would normally do. But I also see it as a way to grow stronger, feel more passion, stuff like that. Not dangerous passion, but like good passion. It allows you to see more of the world, because every living being falls in love. That just happens. It can't be controlled, manipulated. It happens.
How can I help? Then I suggest...
So in my eyes, it's not an entirely bad thing. They shouldn't be prohibited, but they should be guided. Like, it's like real life drug use. If you say you can't use a drug, it just makes people want to do it. But if you guide them, unless it's extremely dangerous, which love isn't, if you guide them and show them how to defend against the more powerful parts of it, then everything should be fine. There's nothing to worry about from it. Oh yeah, I've got chain supplies. Alright. Fuck this quest. Yeah, I said I was going to talk and run. Yeah, I'm going to do this wee bit, get this done, and then I'm going to talk to everyone else, and then we'll go to Yavin, and then we'll finish up. I cannot remember the order. You hear the footsteps in though. Oh, I'm stuck. Then I think it's this way. There we go. Right, so she's there now.
Tipuna, Bonan. Selima Wanga Kunbi. Muchashaka.
Right, so I'll leave her there for now. We'll help her later. I'm not talking to you. I'll talk to Juhani, actually. Talk to Juhani, we'll talk to Candaris, and we'll go to Yavin.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before, in the Grove. It was wrong of me. I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own. Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Good.
How may I...
Big dog.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How is she doing?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken. I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it. More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it. I do not come here begging for scraps from you. I will earn my way with you. You will see just how valuable I am. How may I be of... What is... I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We Cathar do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Wow. That's such a really dickish thing to say. How are things different now?
Well, even if we do not speak that often, or are apart, I still feel a part of a team, this group you have assembled that accompanies you and Bastila on your quest. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you. Yes, and that is my point. I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I am used to. Just thank you for accepting me.
Yeah, you're very welcome, John.
How may I be of a... What?
Tell me what your past. Right, this is the main point.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. All of them, were so very invigorating. They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic. Well, yes, these Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
It was like looking at gods. She is under some sort of spell. Damn straight, I do look divine.
I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long. The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations. Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
Nope.
Don't you see? The very fact I mentioned it means it has its influence. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Yes. I actually quite like Johanna for some reason.
Yes.
Never did something wrong.
I have been bothered by something of late.
What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child?
Taris.
I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling. I have been wrestling with my feelings inside, trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known except those on Dantooine. Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld. If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood. Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
The world still exists, you moron. Just the city, the entire planet was destroyed. You know, the planet isn't just suddenly gone. It's not like Alderaan. The fucking Death Star didn't blow up. It's still there.
There is no emotion. There is peace. I suppose you did what you had to, and it could not have been avoided. The Republic needs you and Bastilla. Maybe needs you more than it needed Taris. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand. Yes, I suppose it will. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Ah, don't start with that pay. Oh, it doesn't matter about me.
Yes.
Yes, what is it?
I was remembering Taris. It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor. There was always the danger of Rakuls coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford. And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human. The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order, the one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians, she was human. I suppose I see something of her in you when I look. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point, if there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris, But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today. Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy, if we can.
Yes. So, Johanny fled from somewhere, probably Cathar, maybe some other Cathar colonized planet, to Taris, which we destroyed like assholes. Well, the Sith did, but it was our fault. But she got angry for no reason, so like we controlled Sith, but hey-ho. And it was a female Jedi, a human female, that convinced her to go to the Jedi Order, the Jedi Order.
How may I be of assistance?
Can we talk?
What is...
Nothing for now.
Of course.
Okay, so Johanny's done for now. Now all we have left to talk to is Candace. Hello.
Yeah, what do you want?
Against world, stimulus, blah blah stories.
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Candace, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes. The Sith came to us with an offer. To fight a worthy enemy in a battle that would be remembered forever. Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death, against oblivion. Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
So, Candace loved the thrill of battle, like most Mandalorians do.
Yeah, what do you want?
He won't tell us anymore.
Your choice.
Alright, this episode's been going for quite a while. I think this has almost been an hour, so... Oops. So... yeah, I think I'll just end it here. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope to see you all in the next episode.